everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been quite a while since I did an actual vlogging video, so I'm back and I'm better. Happy New Year. It's 2018, the year I graduate, so you know a lot of good things coming my way, and I know it's, yes Lord, I'm in. So I'm gonna have a little seat because we're gonna have a little chat. So January 1st 2018, like I said, it's 2018. I don't know if how many of y'all know, but Love and Hip Hop Miami premiered on January 1st 2018. And so within the past, well, now it's 4 days. Within the past 4 days, a lot of conversation has been sparked about Afro-Latinidad, because Amara La Negra, if you don't know, is also in this season. I don't know too much about reality shows, TV, whatever the case is. I'm not into that kind of things. Actually, it took me a while to decide whether I did want to support or watch it, because based off the snippets that I had seen, I could just tell it was gonna be mad anti-race, like anti-blackness in the episodes, and I wasn't too prepared to see something like that on TV as someone that has lived some of the things that Amara's probably went through. So if you don't know, Amara La Negra is a Dominican singer. She's Afro-Latina. She is proud to be black. She is darker than me with a fro. Normally I have my natural, but you know, new year, gotta get your hair trimmed or whatever, so that's why it's blown out right now. But she's pro-black, pro-Latina, and she's unapologetically a black Latina. So there was a snippet where a young man, a producer by the name of Young Hollywood, had said like some quite disrespectful things about her not being a cookie cutter Latina, meaning she doesn't look mestiza, or she doesn't like the J-Lo's, the Sofia Vergara's, so people wouldn't believe her to be a Latina. And so then he had said something about her doing her afro, flat ironing it, cornrowing it, like stuff like that, and it's, bro, it's ridiculous. Like, my good sis wants to be unapologetically negra, Latina, con su afro, and people are out here trying to stop that. And so I'm not going to talk too much about the episode because I don't want to put too much of my opinion about that. I want you all to tune into it. VH1, 9 p.m. I believe, every Monday. And then, if I'm not mistaken, a day after it's on TV, they have it available on their website, which is where I actually watched it. So, but I definitely wanted to talk more about Afro-Latinidad, like, as a whole. Like, what is Afro-Latino? Like, I've seen so many crazy comments and questions on social media, predominantly Twitter, and I just felt the need to, hey, I'm gonna break it down for y'all Kiana's way, okay? Like, me llamo Kiana's way. So, Afro-Latina, Afro-Latino, Afro-Latinx is, to me, because as many people have different words for it, so basically it breaks down to having African ancestry of a Latin American country / culture. Or it could also mean that you have one Latino parent, not necessarily Afro-Latino, just not necessarily black, could be white, could be mestizo, Latinx, and you have one black parent, African American, Caribbean, that's black, you name it, you know what I'm saying? But Afro-Latinx does not necessarily mean that you are mixed, because that's not the case for all of us, and it's kind of getting frustrating. I identify as Afro-Latina, but most importantly, I am Garifuna. I want people to definitely know that, and I'll probably make another video on my Garifunidad. But yes, definitely I identify as Afro-Latina, not mixed. Peep that flag. There ain't none of light in the way. Anyways, Yeah, peep that flag. I am definitely Honduran. Both my parents, well, by American born, but both of my parents are from Honduras. Both of my parents are black. Both of my parents are Garifuna. So I'm not mixed. I'm unapologetically, I really suck at words, y'all, just saying. Unapologetically black. Both my parents are black. My parents raised me to be proud of my blackness. It wasn't just my parents, my family. I grew up in a household where being black was not seen as bad. I never experienced like that mejorar la raza type thing. Not saying that made my family better or whatever, but I never experienced that. Or the anti-blackness in my household. I experienced anti-blackness in school, to be quite frank. But that's for another day. So it's really frustrating seeing people think that when you're Afro-Latino, it means that you're mixed, when that's not the case for many of us. A lot of my cousins, a lot of my relatives are black. They're Afro-Latino. And both parents are black. Both parents are Latino. I need people to understand this. Race, ethnicity, nationality, different. I'm gonna break it down real quick. My race is black. Yes, while race was created to divide us, it was man-made. It was created to divide people based off your complexion, like to have people at the bottom of the totem pole, the top of the totem pole. That's race is still, it affects the way many of us lives goes. Like, point, period, blank. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. It sucks. It's horrible, but it is. My race is black. I'm going to be read as a negra. Like, I'm not. Also, if I didn't say, la negra translates to the black woman. So, yes, my race, black. My ethnicity is Latina. ¿Por qué? Why, you may ask? Because my family is from Honduras. Honduras is a Latin American country. So, Latina. Or Hispanic could be it also. Also, I want people to understand that you can be Latino, Latina, Latinx and not speak Spanish. There are several countries that are part of Latin America that do not speak Spanish. Did you hear that? Or no? Okay. And even if there are Latinos, Latinas, Latinx that are from Spanish-speaking country and they don't speak Spanish, that does not make them any less Latino. Look, see, y'all be catching me, because y'all be saying, oh, Spanish this, Spanish that, Spanish that. So now I was about to say call people Spanish, but no, Latina, Latino, Latinx. Like, I have relatives that don't speak Spanish and they have like a Spanish last name. That don't make them less Latino. They don't. Because I'm pretty sure their way of growing up is still going to be different from someone that is Caribbean or African American. Just the fact, the language should not make anybody less or whatever culture they're from. So with that being said, like countries, there's always this like big old discussion about whether Belize should be considered Latin American country or not. In my opinion, yes. The countries in Central America, for goodness sake. Like, so I don't really understand why they would not be considered Latin American. Yes, I can understand in a sense, but you know, that I'm not gonna put my 2 cents into that. I said what I said, and that's it. Belize is a country in Central America, and it's the only country that does not speak Spanish. All the other 6 countries speak Spanish. Belize speaks English, with other languages spoken, such as Garifuna. Brazil, that big old country that everyone for some reason is obsessed with, that country is in Latin America. They do not speak Spanish. They speak Portuguese, but they're still Latinos. Okay? What other countries? Another country I can think of. Brazil. Oh, Haiti. That one is also debatable, but it is considered to many Latin America. They do not speak Spanish. That does not make them less Latinos. So that's breaking down ethnicities a bit, and then nationality. My nationality, well, according to my birth certificate and passport, it's American, but for the sake of the video, I'm going to say my nationality would be Honduran, because that's the country that my roots in quotation marks are at. So let's say, I don't know, I'm breaking down, so I started the video about Amara. Amara would be her race black, porque la mujer es negra, and she knows because she's negra. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all. Okay, I don't see how people are thinking. I've dead read comments of people saying, "Oh, she not black." I know I'm blind or whatever, but my good sister's black. She black. She's darker than me. She's black. I'm black. So if I'm black, she's black because she's darker than me. Okay. Her ethnicity. Anyways, her ethnicity would be Latina, because she's from a Latin American country. Or she could take Latina or Caribbean, because there's also that Latin Caribbean where the Dominican Republic, Haiti, and Puerto Rico and Cuba are islands. But she could definitely say Latina or Caribbean. That would be her ethnicity. And then her nationality, even though she was born in Miami, her family's from the Dominican Republic, so her nationality would be Dominican. Y'all understand it or not? Like, I just don't really understand how this is complicated to people. I don't understand how you can sit here and just think that all blacks are straight from the United States of America. That's not how this works. What do you think about people that are from Nigeria? Or people that are from Jamaica? Like, why is it so hard to process and understand that there are Latinos in Latin American countries? I mean, black Latinos in Latin American countries. I understand the media does not portray us, but in the year 2018, in the year of the Cardi B's, in the year of the Amara La Negras, in the year of Juju, Cameron's ex, whatever y'all want to refer to her as, because I didn't even care too much about. I met her, but not met her. I knew her before that whole situation. In the year of that, I just don't understand how y'all can sit here and still try to be that ignorant. At that point, at this point, it's you. Like, that's all it is. Because it's ridiculous. You know, some people are saying how the script, the Amara La Negra and Young Hollywood situation was scripted, or whatever the case was. I don't have too much to say about whether it was or not. I just find it ridiculous that it's getting the anti-blackness within the Latino community, how non-black Latinos treat black Latinos. Why does it take a freaking show to show that? Like, why does it take a freaking show for y'all to finally open your eyes when there's people out here that's been writing about it, tweeting about it, right, making videos about it, blogging about it? Like, why? And I definitely would, I don't like to like brag, I guess you could say, but I'm one of those few people on social media that definitely talks about the anti-blackness, the colorism, what's it like growing up Afro-Latinx, Latina, Latino. Like, I'm you know, I'm one of those few people, and it's kind of infuriating to see that a freaking show, all it took was a show, fam. All it took was a show, a snippet, because it wasn't even that long of, that wasn't a big part of the episode for y'all to be enraged. Some of us live with this every freaking day. Literally. Some of us have been making moves to try to break it down to people that are Latino and those that aren't Latino. Like, hey, this is what has been going on. This is what, you know, we're trying to do to end this. And so that's just my, you know, take on it. Literally a few days before the show started, I had told myself I was going to calm down, because I tend to get into a lot of heated discussions on Twitter because of Afro-Latinidad or stuff, etc. Because I preach. I want to say preach, like the gospel or whatever, but like, I be throwing facts sometimes. So people don't like that, and I get into some discussions, or most of the time I talk about my experiences as an Afro-Latina, and people try to invalidate my lifestyle, my opinions, whatever the case is. So I had told myself I was going to stop arguing, stop discussing it on Twitter. But then when I seen that on January 1st, 2018, kept seeing everybody was so heated on my timeline, I was like, you know what, baby, we're just getting started. Like, y'all not, If you were tired about me speaking about Afro-Latinidad before this, you're not ready to see what's coming, because I actually don't, like I said, I don't watch reality TV shows, but I'm probably going to start watching Love and Hip Hop Miami just to see, you know, what Amada goes through, because I'm pretty sure I can relate. Like, I could relate to when he said Afro-Latina. What does that mean? Does that mean you're African? I'm not going to say what I want to say. I've had people say that. I've had people say that I'm too proud to be black. Latinos would say this. So it's like, I know I'm going to relate. So we're just, like I said, we're just going to start it. This is probably my first vlog on Afro-Latinidad. Depending on how my semester goes, because I start school like in a few days, will depend how often I come up here to discuss Afro-Latinidad. Pero please know that we exist and that now we're not all mixed. Like, literally, I'm not mixed at all. So I just need to get that off my chest real quick. Make sure to follow me on my social media accounts. They're all Meyan my Twitter, my Instagram, Snapchat. And subscribe, like this video, share it, comment, tell me what you think. Ciao.